Hey guys, Dimension Gamer here, bringing you part 3 of the Legend of Zelda Ocarina of Time. Today, we'll be going farther into the Deku Tree and try to help him out with his curse. Let's start out by shooting this ice switch. Shut up, Navi! After you get into the water, if you hold down A, you can die. I bet there are some interesting things underwater. Now, I have noticed a few audio problems. I've got an idea of what to do about that. I'm going to try to get me a headset where the microphone will always be there near my mouth. Because I've got the computer a little bit away because I don't want it to be too loud. And, the cord doesn't come all the way to me. Ow! I'm also going to try to put a little more energy into these. Oh, I'm not liking this. Go, go, go! Yes! Thank you, dumb luck. This guy. Stand next to this block and grab hold of it with the A button. While holding the A button, you can push it or pull it. If you stand next to the block and press A, while pressing Control Stick towards the block, you can climb on top of it. Pay attention to what the action icon says. Now, one thing you could do with this, Skatula. Soft belly is its weak point. I think I might have already read that in the last video. So, you can use a Deku Nut to paralyze it. Now, I don't see much point in dragging this over, killing that guy and dragging this over when you can just do what I did there. You got a Deku Baba. Got a stick, Deku Nut, and a Deku Nut. If you look there, you see that the number for the Deku Nuts is 3. That means you have as many of those you can carry. The number is white. That means you don't have a full amount. What we need to do here is light a stick on fire and light these torches. Again, why would you have fire inside of a tree? That just doesn't make any sense to me. You got Deku Seeds. These small hard seeds that you can use as bullets for your slingshot. Those things. I wonder if they're gonna fall. Nope, I gotta get close. Oh, fuck on, no on! Goma Larva. Look out when it gets ready to pounce. Light that web on fire and kill this guy. See, we have nothing we can do about that. We'll have to come back to this later. What we need to do is light a stick on fire and burn up this web. You can save your stick by pressing A to put it away, or by pulling out your sword. Another thing about the stick is you can swing it by pressing the C button like it said before. If you go to use your shield while you have a stick out, you can do that. Those torches are too high up for us to get our stick on fire. And we see this web down here. So we gotta figure out something else. Oh, I got hurt. Oh, I lost a heart. Another thing about the stick, if you hit it against something, it breaks. This block here, we will push it down off of this platform. I hope I'm not sounding too loud. I'm like screaming. Okay, thanks to this block, we now have a shortcut to get back up there. And it's a good thing I saved this recovery heart. Would have been hilarious if it was like a green rupee. Oh. Pull out a stick and light it up. We'll burn up the web. Go on down. If you need some more health, I think you can just swim over these hearts. Yeah, you don't have to dive down again. Now, if you remember back, we came across a Deku Scrub at the end of the last video who told us the order we have to beat his brothers in. 23 is number 1. Here we've got guy number 1, ow, guy number 2, and guy number 3. Ow. Ow! Why am I having such a hard time? Oh, I missed. Use your own nuts? No. And it's another chase thing. But I'll just do what I've done before, just stand in the middle. I was saying, if he managed to get in there, I would have been like so mad. How did you know we're a secret? How irritating. It's so annoying that I'm going to reveal the secret of Queen Goma to you. In order to administer that cute de grace to Queen Goma, strike with your sword while she's stunned. And I bit my tongue during that. Oh, Queenie, sorry about that. And he dropped a recovery heart. What can we get out of these? Ooh, another heart. Now we don't have to go into the water. As well as some seeds, which we are now full. We weren't before I got that, actually, I think. And we got a rupee. Ah. I wanted to stop before this. Dun dun dun! What's that sound? What's that up there? Let's take a look. It's not a termite, it's a giant spider. Parasitic arachnid, arachnid Goma. Goma. It's one of the parasitic monsters inside the Deku tree. Its eye is vulnerable when it's red. Since it's red, fire, see with your slingshot. While it's green, attack it with your sword. This will be like one of the quickest bosses you will ever fight in any video game. Come on. She will, after a while, start spitting out eggs. I'm missing! And we would end up fighting the Goma larva. But she's dead now. So that ain't gonna happen. And there it is, our prize. After a boss fight, one of these will show up. You got a heart container. Your maximum life energy is increased by 1 heart. Your life energy will also totally refill. But we already had full health. I don't think we got hit at all. Let's enter this blue column of light and see where it takes us. Well done, Link. I like how his eyes and mustache look the same. Thou hast fairly demonstrated thy courage. I knew that I wouldn't be able to carry out my wishes. Now, I have yet more to tell you. Who's now listen? Now, listen carefully. A wicked man of the desert cast this dreadful curse upon me. It was a spider, dude. You're a tree. Hello? Nature? This evil man ceaselessly uses his vile sorcerous powers in his search for the sacred realm that is connected to Hyrule. For it is in that sacred realm that one will find the divine relic, the Triforce, which contains the essence of the gods. Before time began, before spirits and life existed, three golden goddesses descended upon the chaos that was Hyrule. Din, the goddess of power. Neru, the goddess of wisdom. Barur, the goddess of courage. Din. With her strong flaming arms, she cultivated the lands and created the red earth. Neru poured her wisdom onto the earth and gave the spirit of law to the world. Farrar, with her soul, produced all life forms who would uphold the law. The three great goddesses, their labors completed, departed for the heavens, and the golden sacred triangles remained at the point where the goddesses left the world. Since then, the sacred triangles have become the basis of a world's province. In the resting place, the triangles become the sacred realm. I was trying to read all that. Thou must never allow the desert man in black armor to lay his hands on the sacred triangles. Thou must never suffer that man with his evil heart enter the sacred realm of legend. That evil man who cast the death curse upon me and sapped my power. Because of that curse, my end is nigh. And what was the point of going in to kill Goma? Though your valiant efforts to break the curse were successful, I was doomed before you started. Yes, I will pass away soon, but do not grieve for me. I have been able to tell you of these important matters. This is Hyrule's final hope. Link, go now to Hyrule Castle. There, thou will surely meet the Princess of Destiny. Really? There's a princess at a castle? Unless Bowser got there. Bowser's not in this game. Not in the series. Wow. Take this stone with you. That stone that the man wanted so much that he cast the curse on me. He put a spider in you. The spider! You're a tree! Nature! You got the Kokiri's Emerald. This is a spiritual stone of the forest, now entrusted to you by the great Deku Tree. The future depends upon thee, Link. Thou art courageous. Navi the Fairy, help Link to carry out my will. I Entreat ye, not the good. Bye. I didn't know my remote was gonna rumble. Let's go to Hyrule Castle, Link. Well, now we know what happens there in the fall. Goodbye, great Deku Tree. I like how he disappeared, now he's reappeared. Hey, Link, what did you do? The great Deku Tree. Did he die? How could you do a thing like that? It's all your fault. You've been standing guard here. How'd you know he died? Since we did leave this area, we can get these 5 rupees. Would have been hilarious if he didn't give it to me. We Kokiri will die if we leave the forest. You're not going to try to leave the forest, are you? Next time on the Legend of Zelda Ocarina of Time, we're going to leave the forest and go to the great beyond. What's out there? I don't know. I guess we'll find out in the next video. Stay tuned.